Good morning and welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott and today we're using the brand spanking new to me. Ooh, look at that gem. What is that? That is a Wolfman razor. WR2 with the, is it MR2, WR2, whatever, head with the something or other 7 handle, which is a bishop style handle. And of course we're using this free sample soap that came with it. Is that upside down? Nope, that's right side up. And it's a Cubano, so a cigar scented soap. And it did, when I smelled it on the opening, it did smell lightly cigar-ish, tobacco-ish in soap. I've whipped it up now in my Avon, little vintage Avon, and the Razorock 400. Yeah, it's light and earthy, so it's not really sweet. Very light, earthy, tobacco-y, very light. So not over. If you're not a tobacco fan, it's not going to overpower you. So it is very light and mild. So I've matched that with unique cologne after Toilette afterwards for a spray, and just a basic little splash that's not going to overpower the cologne I'm going to use afterwards. So let's get this started. So let's get this head off this Wolfman. I'm so excited to use. I've been wanting this for years. And it did come, I didn't show you my unboxing because it kind of popped up later. It did come with a little gasket. So yeah, I'm using it. So we pull that apart. So it's standard, look at that, but look at the standard corners. So it's like the old style Gillettes. So it holds in the corners, not with posts. So interesting. And I've got another razor like that too that does very well. And I'm going to use a milder blade today. I'm not going to use my usual, my favorite Gillette silver blue in this thing. I'm going to use a Nacet. I mean, I pulled it out of the box. The paper isn't labeled, but it's a Nacet, and you'll see that in a second when I take it out of the paper. And the Nacets only come with a single layer of paper. So there we go. Does it say it on both sides? Stainless steel. Does it say Nacet? I think it does. I don't have glasses on, so you can tell me that. So we're going to take that top cap and put that in there. It holds in the corners, and just to see, I'm going to see how that works. See there? Here we go. And now we take this base plate, put that in there, make sure everything looks good. In there. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Put the handle on. Whoops, sorry, take the handle back off. Put the gasket on, I forgot. Now we'll put the handle on. There we go. Barely any overhang at all. Barely, just can feel it with the fingers, but not enough to grab the face. Okay, good, I like that. So that is preferred, one of my preferences. Now let's see here. Let me put my glasses on. I want to see the gap on this thing, because when I was telling you the gap in my unboxing video was 0.85, I was wrong. It's 0.95. So it's up there. So let's see what that gap looks like. So you can see kind of see that gap. Can you see it with the blade there? Can you see that? And I saved last week's razor, which to me has a lot of gap on it, which is the Yaki, what is it, Katana? And there's no blade on this anymore. I've cleaned it since. But just to give you an idea, so there's that, and then there's that. So yeah, it's less than the Yaki, seems like. So the Yaki has more. A little smudge on it, wiping off the t-shirt. Oh, that thing is just shiny. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I've already washed the face, so yeah, I'm just going to splash on a little water just because it's been a couple minutes. 2 days growth like usual, Saturday morning. So, yeah, see, just give this a quick little, there we go. So it didn't whip up, with prolific amounts of lather, but tell you, it's plenty. It is plenty. Oh, yeah. Got the water. I added water to it once. I did 2 shakes and squeeze and added water once. Okay, it smells just a little hint of sweetness when I'm putting it on the face that I didn't smell it in the bowl. Interesting. But just a little bit. And it is more, I'd say, probably about a level 3 as far as scent strength, so it's still not overpowering. And of course, it's right under my nose now, so that down. Whoops. My sink is drained out. out that I don't like it to do. So let's see what we got there. And then we're going to start with the twig under the nose, get that part out of the way, and then we're going to have fun with the new razor. And I did just trim the facial hair before videoing this. Bringing in this corner a little bit, it was a little high, I noticed. So bringing it down just a little bit. Notice that corner was a little high, and this is sticking out a little bit much compared to the other side. So that's constant trimming. You're always, shaping when you have facial hair. There we go, that's all cleaned up. Nice and tight like I like it to be in there, so no little whiskers sticking out. So there we go. Warming up the Wolfman, the sink. There we go. So first pass with the green. Oh, the sink will stay shut, it'd be nice. Doesn't seem to want to do that today. I went right through that through the growth. I don't feel the blade as much as I was thinking I was going to feel the blade on this first pass. I mean, you feel it, but not as much as I thought. When I read 0.95, it's like, oh, okay. So an uneventful first pass, which is always a nice thing. So let's go ahead and put lather for pass 2 on. And for me, this lather is borderline needing just a tick more water, just borderline, but so I'm not there yet, so it's getting a little thick for me and dry, but not to the point of wanting more water yet. But it's I'm noticing it that it couldn't for the next pass, so we'll see. So pass 2, Wolfman. Of course, I like that grip on the balance point. This is not feeling too aggressive, I can tell you on pass 2, it is not. And that must be with the not a lot of exposure on that blade, so if you can see that. So not a lot, so which makes it more forgiving. It's when you have a lot of blade gap and exposure, that's when you really are looking for trouble. So I tend to like a little more blade gap and a little less exposure as my personal preference. And I guess that's why I like that little inexpensive Yaki so much too, is because it has a lot of blade gap, but not a lot of exposure. So yeah, so it's forgiving in that respect. Yeah, I'm gonna put the tips in the sink for just to get a little bit more water here. There we go, just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Easy way to fix if the soap's getting a little dry. Plenty thick on this soap though. I mean, it didn't make a prolific amount of soap, but man, it is going on the face thick. Look at that. And truth be told, I did swirl it around about an extra 100 just to see if it was going to build up any lather. Of course, being my first time using the soap, so yeah, I was playing with it a little bit just to see. And it did not. But boy, on the face, it's going on nice and thick. Look at that, man. I mean, there's still gobs in it. If I was to squeeze it out, there's so much soap in there. So yeah, absolutely plenty of soap, so that soap is working very well. Third pass, of course, against the grain. Oh yeah, and this is where this thing shines. I can tell you, just doing that first pass right there, because of the low blade exposure, I don't feel like it's reaching out and grabbing. It feels very smooth. I guess I want to say I'm surprised when I see that point, that 0.95 gap. I'm just waiting to be bit, but no, it's got very good manners. And again, I mean, for the price point of this razor too, I would expect manners, and this razor definitely has some manners so far. Oh, I got a little speck right there, didn't I? I got myself. Didn't even feel it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's so smooth. Oh yeah. Oh, a little spot right there. Yep, there we go. And again, like any razor, you gotta learn the razor. Now next time I use this razor, I won't just automatically pop in the set in it. I'll probably do something like an Astra or go to the Gillette Silver Blue. I almost started with the Astra, which is my kind of usual new razor blade, but I had a Nacet just handy here, so that's what I used. And that soap is providing very good slickness on just the water pass for my buffing pass. There we go. So on the other side, let's get rid of that. A little water on the neck. There we go. And yes, I'm going a little extra. Soap is behaving admirably. Plenty of slickness to let me do that. Yeah, oh, a little spot right there I'd like to get. Yep, gone. So yeah, very nice shave. Very comfortable shave. And of course, tomorrow I'm going to shave again, so it'll be 2 days. It's the only time during the week where I shave 2 days in a row. It's Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, we'll see how that brings to the Sunday shave before church. But yeah, that's feeling very good. So let me pause, clean up, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Equipment's all washed up. Oh, I put the razor away already. Let me pull it out just so you can see it all dried off. Oh, could have polished it a little bit better. Okay, there we go. But super shiny. Really enjoyed the Wolfman razor, 0.95 blade gap. Felt very comfortable, very smooth, very nice. Yes, really enjoyed that. Stellar. The shave is really close and nice. Oh yeah, especially on the cheeks, they're really close and nice. And I do enjoy a close shave with comfort. Very nice. Very pleased with that. Yes. Yes, first use of that, and I'm really enjoying that very much. And of course, time will tell over the time if there's any quirks that I notice that I'll mention to you. But right now, I'm telling you, very much enjoying that razor. Yes, definitely do. That's a definite 2 thumbs up for me on first impressions. But let me run a little cold water here, because yeah, it's time to splash on a couple of splashes of cold water to close up these pores. So let me do that. Yep, and let me get the alum. I got to pull the alum block out. It's hard to do with wet hands. There we go. There we go. Now we can get it. Okay, a little bit of sting right there where I got a slight little nick. Not a usual spot for me to nick myself. There we go. And the other little, I got a little sting way up high up beneath there with the twig there, a little bit, barely noticeable. There, and I brought this side of the mustache down just a tick. And next time for tomorrow, I think I might just a tick more. This side I brought in a little bit more, but I want to bring in this corner just to even it out because yes, it is slightly off. I'm telling you that because I'm being nitpicky and seeing it. If I'm not seeing it, you probably don't even notice it. So that's the way it is facial hair. There we go. So there's that now. Oh, let me just show you too. The soap didn't leave a lot left. There's a little bit of residue left in the bottom, which I'll just leave in there because I'm going to use that cup for the week. So yeah, I'm going to probably use that Nivea cream I have up on top of the cabinet in that bowl, and that'll finish up the rest of the residue. Now let's see here. Wash that off. Got the cold rinse. Going to use a little Lidl Allman Fearless. I think it's a citrus one. Yeah, light citrusy. Of course, it's inexpensive. It's like a $5 aftershave from Lidl. The Fearless is my favorite scent. They have like 3, and the Fearless is the one I like. The others have a little bit too much powder for me. Don't really care for that as much. Just not a powder fan. If you like it, great. You'll love the other 2 as well, but just not myself. But I really do enjoy the citrus, and it's so mild that upon dry off, you're just not going to smell it. So we'll put that aside. Wipe my hands off here a little bit. And then, of course, we had the tobacco soap, so we had to go with that theme and have cigar-shaped aftershave bottle. And this is not a cigar scent at all. There we go. And this has a little light powder in it. I got it because of the shape of the bottle. Absolutely, I absolutely did that. And this is, what is this called? In case you're interested. This is called Eau de Toilette Cuba Natural Spray Paris. 3.3 fluid ounces. And then I got it off of one of the, the perfumery websites. Couldn't tell you which one I have. I don't remember. I've got it a couple of years ago. So yeah, so we use that today. I don't use it really all that much, but today felt like continuing that theme with the tobacco. So yeah, we did that. So all in all, very enjoyable shave. Smelling good now here. Ready to go have some blueberry pancakes for breakfast. My wife is cooking. So hope you enjoyed that shave, and because I'm really looking forward to many years of enjoying that razor. So till next time, go with God.